Science in everyday life is a testament to human innovation, progress, and our capacity to improve our quality of life through knowledge and discovery. Science has ability to impact society in many ways, both directly and indirectly. Here are some examples that how science has benefited communities overall. I'll talk about improved health. Science has led to the development of new medical treatments and technologies that have improved science outcomes and quality of life for millions of people, including the longevity increase for humans. Advances in fields like genetics, immunology, neuroscience have led to new treatments for diseases and conditions, while advances in medical devices and procedures have made surgery and other medical interventions safer and more effective. For example, now a top surgeon sitting in New Delhi can perform a complicated surgery even in the remote areas. Drastic reduction has happened due to science in infant mortality and maternal mortality rates, and it has been achieved by hospital deliveries and awareness and exposure to science and technology, which has led to healthy population enabled by various government schemes and ground level ASHA workers. Eradication of polio is a classic example of community awareness. Fight over TB has been successful with social media campaigns and community participation. And how can we forget the historic fight with corona pandemic? It is a classic example to beat by science, by community awareness. We were washing hands, we were wearing masks. By simple practices, by simply understanding the science, we have successfully beaten various attacks by coronavirus. A childless couple can opt for IVF procedures now to have their own child, which is successful primarily by awareness of the advancement in science. Food is an integral part of our lives. 2023 was the year of millets, and the awareness generated by this campaign among the masses and the communities that traditional foods are important for humans, youth have been sensitized and made aware by healthy eating. Science has helped in increasing production and improving quality of food in our kitchens. We are now moving towards chemical-free farming and producing organic foods, which is safer and beneficial for us. Food processing like drying, freezing, pasteurization and canning have added value to the food and made availability round the year for the current population, which needs convenient food. Food fortification has shown tremendous health benefits. I would like to share the example of goiter disease, which was once believed to be a curse in society, but simply cured by adding iodine to the common salt. So community awareness has brought about variations in our diet, and a vast variety of foods have added to the common health of the community. Now I'll come to another vital point to educate our communities to give them better life. So that is how science and technology helps in enhancing education. Science education helps to build critical thinking among youth. It gives them skills and fosters a deeper understanding of the world around them. An informed youth is a competent citizen. Now, distant learning, online teaching through use of smartphones and laptops have revolutionized the manner in which education is given to students. Education did not suffer during pandemic due to technology, and everyone adopted a new way of learning, even in the remotest areas, and the education continued to be conducted from homes. New sectors of education and vocation are emerging every day and helping to skill the youth and prepare them for new challenges of life. Now, who can forget artificial intelligence looming in our lives? The nature of job is going to change drastically, and hence the students of today need to be trained for carrying out jobs of future that may not be existing today. Next important domain of human life is agriculture. Advent of green revolution and the white revolution are examples of communities adopting advances in science and technologies in the field of agriculture and dairy farming, which has created huge number of jobs and added to the economic growth of rural India. Progressive farmers are now using modern scientific technologies to improve their crop quantity and quality by using latest techniques like hydroponics, aquaponics, drip irrigations and drone technologies, and thus we can feed the booming population on the earth. Now, how can I forget environment conservation, which is such a vital part of our life? Scientific research informs the policies and the practices for environment conservation and sustainability to the communities at large. It helps society comprehend the effects of pollution, climate change, and habitat loss, leading to efforts to protect ecosystems. Drinking water, air quality. So, reduction in dependence on fossil fuels by adopting solar power. Over the past decade, our kitchens have been converted from wood and coal fed to the LPG and induction stoves, improving health and hygiene of women. Drinking water quality has been improving, air quality is improving, and forest cover is improving because of awareness in the community for plantation drives, recycling wastes. These are the major areas of concern today. So, by involving communities and making them more aware and involved for sustainable developmental goals is the key of success. Well, transportation and communication go hand in hand. Faster modes of transportations have added to productivity by conservation of time. Similarly, faster communication helps in improved growth, safety, and wealth creation for society as a whole. Communication with regard to impending storms and natural phenomena helps in saving lives and better preparation for protection of property. Scientific understanding of natural disasters improves prediction, preparedness, and response efforts, saving lives of humans and livestock and minimizing the damage. Thanks to the science that the world is becoming smaller and communities are getting closer both culturally as well as physically. Now, how interesting is that I'll be bursting some myths about superstitions by just giving you the knowledge of science. In this era of new discoveries and inventions, science is making possible the impossible to possible with the blink of an eye, and now there's no place for superstitions. Science and superstitions are poles apart, yet they are two sides of the same coin. While superstitions are self-imposed, selfish beliefs, whereas science is believed to be something realistic. Science completes superstitions in the same way as reasons complete assumptions. So let's look on the quick examples. Let's have a quick look at some examples. For example, it's the exam season. Every mother says eat curd and sugar before going out for any auspicious work. So what happens? The consumption of curd has a healing, cooling effect on the stomach, and sugar is added. It provides instant glucose, which makes work easier and successful. This combination is indispensable for Indians, and its consumption was slowly linked to good luck. So here comes the science of eating curd and sugar. Our grandmothers have been telling us that never chew the tulsi leaves. Why? Tulsi leaves couldn't be chewed. They were always advised to be swallowed. The science behind this is that the tulsi leaves contain a little amount of arsenic. If you chew it directly, it can lead to the degradation of enamel of your teeth. Thus, the superstition started. Bathe after attending a funeral ceremony, which we still follow. Earlier days, bathing was necessary because attending a funeral ceremony, but today it is not like that. We were not given vaccination against smallpox, hepatitis, and other deadly diseases. Hence, the bathing was a ritual to prevent from infections from the dead body. But we still carry on this practice. In a way, it adds to the hygiene. And there are so many examples in the society. Lizard falling on a human is a bad luck. Scientific reason behind this is that lizard releases poisonous chemicals from its body in order to protect themselves from enemies, and if it falls on human body or food, it is bound to contaminate it. So, immediate bath is advised if a lizard falls on you. Using lemons and green chilies to avoid evil eye or buri nazar. This is still a prevalent practice. If you go in the morning to the bazaars, you will find a person distributing nimbu and mirchi. So, it is commonly visible that superstitions among the society are due to some reasons. The lemon and the chilies are acidic in nature and they keep insects away. So thus our ancestors used this as a symbol during ceremonies, which now turned into a superstition. How funny. Bats entering the house means death. This was considered a bad omen. The real reason behind this is that the bats bring a lot of deadly diseases along with them, and when there was no medical facility available, people would die due to rabies, Ebola, Nipah, and other illnesses. Unfortunately, the classic example in today's time of coronavirus also had somewhere bat blood coming to the food chain. And then ghosts residing in the peepal tree is a classic example in Indian households. We are advised by our grandmothers not to go under the peepal tree at night. I'll tell you, this myth continues to prevail even today, but the scientific reason behind this is that the trees use carbon dioxide during the day and release oxygen, but at night it is the other way around for this tree. So when you sleep under the tree of peepal, the excess carbon dioxide level can make you feel heavy in the fist and suffocated, which is associated with the feeling of being possessed by some spirits. Now, throwing coins in fountains and rivers brings good luck. We have grown up doing this as children whenever we crossed the water bodies. Reason was most currencies in ancient times were made up of copper. By throwing copper coins into rivers, our forefathers apparently believed that they are consuming pure water. Science has it that copper has antimicrobial properties and it can kill up to 99.9% of infection-causing bacteria. How interesting is that? However, today neither do we use copper coins nor we drink water directly from the river. So this belief has brought in more pollution than good luck. Overall, science has the ability to impact society in many positive ways, improving health, driving innovation, informing policy, enhancing education. By continuing to invest in scientific research and education, we can continue to reap the benefits of these impacts for years to come. A renowned scholar once asked a question that what has science given to make more meaningful and duration of human life? Well, he answered, to start with, the duration of human life itself, and then you can see your grandchildren grow up. So that's a bonus to have science in day-to-day life. Well, as they say, science and its daughter technology has made routine, which was once a lottery ticket, to be born alive, to grow and stay healthy, to grow old and to have a reasonable chance of seeing our grandchildren and great-grandchildren now. So compared to this, all the rest pales.